A very pleasant good afternoon and welcome once again to another edition or late edition of Nature Island Small Business Buzz. This Thursday afternoon, last Thursday, we'll be continuing with our interviews in preparation for the National Business, we're manning National Business, and that's our celebration of our 47th anniversary of Independence Day in the beautiful Nature Island. This is the big station Q95, and we're getting ready to have a little shortened version of our discussion as we're getting ready for a potential little storm visiting our shores, so just being very, very cautious and protective of each other. It's now 4:30 bang on smack and 30 seconds on counting afternoon time. So I join with my guests. They're going to tell us their names, where they're from, why they're here, and I think we're supposed to have 5. For now, we have 3. Nevertheless, it's going to increase exponentially shortly. Okay, 4:30. Good afternoon. Welcome to a special shortened edition of Nature Island Small Business Bus. We're talking to 3 of the contestants of the 5 for the 2020. Yes, 2025. Yes. So we call it 5 and 25. All right. So welcome. So one was sat to my left. Yes.
Okay. So good afternoon.
You still have to bring your microphone closer to you, a little closer.
Good afternoon.
That's better. Oh.
Good afternoon.
And your name and where you from?
My name is Ashanti Paul, and I am representing the community of Jimit.
Okay. Yes. That's in the West Coast.
Yes, that is on the West Coast.
Okay. That's Jimit is when you're going down north, you pass Central.
Oh, no. You pass Maho.
Maho.
It's a little quiet community before Taro after Maho.
Mine on Taro.
No.
Okay, next in the middle.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Deidre Smith, and I'm representing Massac.
Okay, so we're still on the West Coast.
Yeah. Still on the West Coast.
And then we come here.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kinaje Felix, and I'm representing Girardel and Point Michel.
Oh, I was about to say,
yeah. We're going south. We're going
south. Okay,
exactly.
Right. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Now I'm not sure. Did we have a promise that we'd have two other contestants?
Yes.
And
well, they're coming.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Good things come when you wait.
Okay.
Exactly.
So we're gonna wait until the show. And when is the show?
29th of
October.
And that would be today's what's the
9th.
20 days. So all right. So in 20 days time, when is the show being held?
At the Cultural Center.
Okay, good. And you're just gonna I gotta ask, because if I'm in the show, I gotta say, and now she is 19 years old, 20 years, 17 years. So
no, I'm 23 years old.
Oh, wonderful,
yes.
Wonderful.
I am 22 years old.
Okay.
And I am 21 years old.
What made you all participate in this year's show individually?
Okay, well, for me, it's because of my love for the culture as well as the creative passion that I have.
Mm-hmm. So who has influenced you?
Influence would be my artistic group that I am a part of right now, which is Whitey Kubuli Arts Association, as well as my love for art, as well as independence since I was young, from the age of 4.
Tell us a little more about the Whitey Kubuli, because I don't think I'm too familiar with that.
Really?
One. Tell me, is it the same Whitey with Fluffy?
Yeah, well, yeah.
I forget her real name now.
Well, yeah.
Yes, when nature
as
Jules.
Because her father and I were born back in the same time. Yeah.
Well, there are numerous cultural icons or cultural members a part of this group, such as Lowell and Aaron. They have been running this group for approximately 5 years so far. So they have been holding it strong, as well as Nicole Morrison, who is a Dominica icon, as well as a model for Dominica and an ambassador for Dominica. So we have been doing certain murals, as well as the Dominican mural. We did that as well as we're now currently painting the Chinese store that was demolished during Hurricane Maria.
That's what
So,
located where?
That is located actually right here across the corner. It is right across the corner. So there are numerous murals that are going on.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And we also cultivated the mirror mural and I worked on that.
Oh, wonderful.
Good, so
good.
we have a lot of different activities going on right now.
Okay, yeah. Another contestant that just walk into the studio, so right away we do the transference of energy and focus at this point in time. Put the microphone in front of you. Can you hear me? You go closer to your microphone. Thank you for coming. And where you coming from? What's your name? And
yes,
where are you from?
Hello and good evening good afternoon to all the listening public. My name is Debbie Dowie. I am the contestant from Miss Warp representing the community of Newtown.
Mm-hmm. Charlotte, is it Charlotte? That's what they call it, Charlottesville. Hey, okay. What made you become part of this show? Have you always been interested in it?
Yeah, I mean, culture is makes a big part of everybody or who we are as a people. So I went up because I just felt like it was a great way to not just express myself, but to see how I can make a difference when it comes to just representing culture and using culture as a way to market down.
What about who has influenced? I asked everybody the age range because so I want to know so I can ask the next question. And you were 20, 21?
23.
23. Okay. Who influenced you in culture that you can say Dominican in your 23 years? Who has influenced, has had an impact on your culture in Dominica?
Well, I wouldn't be able to single out one person because I feel, we're such rich in culture in general. I would say just feel like I'm patriotic.
Okay.
So I'm here sitting in front of you today.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Good. Okay. So let just that was my lapse, my bad. So I'm just going to call you guys not Miss so and so. I'm going to call you guys on a first name basis. So I'm going to go begin again. So your first name.
Debbie.
I remember Debbie. Okay. And next is Ashanti. All right. Ashanti. Followed by Deidre. Okay, hold on. I'm speaking. Hold on. Don't spell it for me as it. Deidre. I know the ends in DRA. Deidre would be DEIR.
DAI.
DR. Okay.
Good try, though.
Good. That's part of my job. And then the next
Kinaje.
Okay, that one I need to be before I nage.
Special.
I know because you want me to nage.
Exactly. It's KINAJE and put an accent. JE and put an accent on my E.
Kinaje, I got
exactly. Okay. It's French.
Yeah, Kinaje. Okay, so we're saying should we call her name or wait until she comes? If she doesn't come, we'll say it at the end. You think she'll come?
I believe yes, she'll definitely show up.
She'll be our surprise. Okay, so you listen to a very shortened version of Nature Island Small Business, but this afternoon, as we continue in the same sequence, last week Thursday we spoke with the Madame Warp Duet contestants. There were 4 of them, and we had great fun. They came from all over Dominica. Now we're having another group of this time. We have a young, fresh crop of entertainers and beauty girls and Kule Shabin here and everybody around the corner. Everybody's prepared and they're excited, and I'm happy to be there with them because I've been doing this for a number of years. Tell us about your preparation. You have sponsors. You have how do you meet? Do you do rehearsals? What is your camaraderie and friendship like? Did you know each other before? To tell us about it. Anybody can go. Anybody can go. Don't be shy.
This pageant has really been an amazing experience. We have 7 girls, and I would like to say that I've gained 6 sisters. They are amazing girls,
7.
There are 7 girls.
And you all didn't correct me when I was saying 5. I was saying 5 because mine was still
7.
7.
Yes,
one for every day of the week. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
If you want, I can name all of them for you.
Absolutely, I'll be
so
grateful.
We have Nia Massicot. She's from Paybush. My uncle Elize. We go into Grand Bay. And then we have the lovely Debbie Dowie next to me. From Newtown, Deidre Smith. From Massac, Kinaje Felix. From Girodel and Point Michelle. And we have Zebediah Maxwell.
Oh,
a very beautiful name, and Zebby.
I know Zebby.
Zebby from Taro.
From Taro, yeah.
Yes. So, it's an experience you gain. It's a beautiful friendship, I must say. So you lean on each other, and that's all you can ask for. It's a competition, yes, but I also think that it creates great bonds.
I miss out somebody. Yes. I have I have Debbie, I have Ashanti, I have Deidre, I have Kanaje, I have Mianka.
My uncle.
My, so that would be
My uncle.
either M-I or
M-Y.
M-Y.
My uncle.
And I missed somebody before Zebi and Mianka.
Near Masikot.
Near. Okay.
That's from Paybush.
Okay. All right. Masikot, Bush.
Yes.
You know that's the only village in Dominica when you go, everybody's silent.
Sorry?
Yeah, it's Paybush. Shut up. Nobody talking. It's Paybush. That's what it means. Paybush means no. It's a Paybush means you shut up. If it's peacefulness, they would say la pay, which means peace. When they say pay, it means you shout.
No, but they're not quiet up there, no? So I think that.
Okay, talking about quiet, you girls. That was our time.
Aye.
So, what's your talent? Don't sell out your business.
Aye.
But who is gifted what and what? Give a hint of what you're going to do so people can get excited. Sure. Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You need to come to the show on October 29th.
Exactly.
Well,
We
just
need to
talk.
see what
I
we
can't
have.
say
Just talk among each
that
other
we
so
have-
we'll pick up a sip soon. So that's
I
what
can say that we have a group of very talented
Exactly.
young women. We have singers,
Exactly.
we have dancers, we have actors.
Exactly.
So when you come to the show on the 29th, you're going to get a mixture, melting pot of just
Everything.
talent.
Mhm.
So all I can do is encourage you to come and encourage the listening public to attend the show so you can see what we all have in store. Because I know it's going to be a very, very great show.
Yeah,
You will lack nothing.
Yeah, I mean, before millions of years ago, before you guys were born,
Oh gosh.
I used to be doing those shows here in Dominica, and they've been good fun. So anybody nervous? Anybody know you've never been nervous? Anybody?
Honestly, I'm not nervous. I'm actually confident. I'm actually more excited to say. I'm more to see what I can perform and what I can show to my.
Oh, there she is.
You know? Oh, here she is.
This one is Zabby. Yeah, Zabby's here. Zabby's here. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Okay, temporarily.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do? Yeah, let's just intro here in the middle here, and we'll have another cheer. And you see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do? I just want her to introduce herself.
Yeah.
And okay, so temporarily, just take this picture here, and then. Okay, so we're making back in Jamaica. We say we small up ourselves, so we're smalling up ourselves, and so our 5 contestants are here. And no, 5. I'm missing 2 more. Two more. Are they going to come? Are they going to come?
Well, what is
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's kind of that's a so
I guess.
so pay which is going to be far.
We like sardine. We like sardine.
Everybody can see. You can see us on the internet. You can see us on Facebook. You can see us on the These are our contestants for the show today. We did not plan to have it. We had almost cancelled. Well, it won't be cancelled. We have been postponed until next week. But they decided, listen, despite the weather, whether or not the weather comes, we're going to have a good time.
Exactly.
So I'm here with Sammy and to put the microphone closer to you as always. You're not a stranger.
No,
so
I'm
tell us,
not.
right? So tell us your name again, and what are you from, or what you're representing, and just tell us about your preparation for the show.
Hello
Put the
again.
mic closer to you. Make yourself comfortable. That's
Okay, no problem. Hello to our listeners and our viewers online, and hello to my beautiful fellow contestants, and of course Franklin. How are you doing?
I BMSC. I very thanks.
That's good to hear. Despite the weather, please stay safe, everyone. But despite the weather, we're here today. My name is Zebediah Maxwell. You can call me Zebby. I am 22 years old. I am from Taru.
West Coast again.
We didn't forget.
Of course, big up West Coast. You know where that's where we're from.
We have a lot of West Coast.
Yes, that's nice. I'm from Roseau Coast.
Well, that's the West too. So you with us. All of us from the West.
Okay, oh, good.
West Coast.
Nice. Okay, so we have 5 of you guys. The other 2 that would be Nia and
Me and
My
my
uncle.
uncle.
Manka. Okay, good. Okay, so the question is, what is when you first met each other? What was the first meeting when you guys get to know? Did you know anybody before?
Well, I know
The show?
these 2 because
Right.
No. When you say you know there's 2, my listeners cannot
Okay,
see
oh,
who
right,
you're talking
right.
about.
Oh, yeah.
Kinaje, Debbie, and I all went to the same high school, so we
Okay.
kind of probably wasn't friends, but we were cordial, so we
Yeah.
knew of each other.
Mhm.
And being in the pageant and being here together, and we have to go so many places together. You always together, you build a bond. So, and we have welcomed three other sisters, Nia, Mayanka, and Deidre, even if we didn't know each other before. Tight.
Right, okay. I like that. Okay. How many rounds? Anybody? No, when I ask a question from now on, we have this 4-4-4. Anybody can answer. Anybody we're just talking. Pretend like nobody's hearing you, nobody's watching you, nobody's listening to you. Okay, so just us. We in our little hot seat. Okay, so tell us, what are the rounds? Come and sit. Come close. Come close. She can stay. No, any one of you can come. Whenever she's ready to talk, when she's standing, she can take the microphone and talk. Yeah, we're live on stage. Okay. Okay, so go closer to the mic. Yeah.
So, like we said, we have known each other since convent high school. But for these rounds, we had 3 different rounds, which is the spectacular wear, which is the costume round. We have the second round, which is the talent round, and the most important slash the most garmish round, which is the warp duet round or warp duet carriage round, and that is the one that holds one of the most important points. So we're practicing and studying very hard for that round. So those are the 3 rounds that we have right now.
Okay, good. No, but you mentioned this spectacular way. Would everybody have a unique, different spectacular?
Of course, we have to show our creativity.
Yeah, anybody want to give me a sweep show?
No, again, come to the show.
If you want to see us, frankly, we want to see you there on October 29th at 8 p.m. That's where we want to see you by the table.
Yeah, once you send the limousine, there you know.
Oh, like I said, it will be a spectacular show.
Nice.
So when you come, you just know you're going top tier. So you should be there. So you shouldn't You shouldn't have to you just have to wait.
Most likely,
anticipation.
I may be a judge. You never know.
As you should.
Okay, so let's just warm up. Okay, so I'm still in master. Okay, good. Let's do the fundamental facts first. When is the show again?
29th of October.
What day is that?
That's a Wednesday.
Where is that?
Old Mill Cultural Center.
How many girls?
7.
Representing?
Taru, Grand Bay, Newton, Girodel, Bush, Taru, Jimmy. I love how I say everybody else. Like,
all over Dominica.
We just everywhere.
Okay.
An island tour. You may say we're going on an island tour.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
So, what about the preparation for your uniform, for your outfits, for your how do you call it again? The game did what? What do you have now? What you have? Okay, you cannot run away from that one. So you're gonna tell people what to come and look for regarding your costume. Okay, so it's that. Anybody? Okay, so what you been doing?
We got no what?
I do not know. You have to tell me. I'm asking for the audience too.
Okay.
So you have to tell me.
Well, for the costume, it's just going to be something different. You have to have something different. Again, come to the show. You have to be there.
She said different.
There's
I agree,
nothing
Deidre.
else.
It's
You
a
just have
show to
come.
remember. So please go ahead and buy your tickets. They're available now. If you have not seen the
Oh
flyers,
yes, good question. Where they're available? Cultural
You
division?
can get them at
Oh.
Old Milk and also as Bullseye.
Pharmacy.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Also, on top of it, for the costume round, keep in mind that we are a new generation where we're given a new umph.
I was going to ask you that question
Yeah.
because when I did those shows, there were not that much like publicity and marketing and sponsorship. So you had to ask a neighbor to lend you a mouchoir there, and as the neighbor to lend you one side shoe there, you get the other side shoe in daily instead of one in Duplan, and you're good. No, what were the incentives for you to join? What apart from you love the culture, where do you see yourself after this show, and how you intend that show to impact you?
Okay. So for me, I have been noticing over the past couple of years that our youth are not generally interested in culture. So for me, or it's probably not a lack of interest, but probably it's a little difficult entering the groups that are already established. People already have their people, and you feel like you cannot put yourself. So this was my way of ensuring that our culture is preserved.
Okay.
I am doing this because I want to preserve my culture. We have a beautiful culture. Dominica's culture is very unique. And we as young people need to do our part to ensure that that culture remains as vibrant and as beautiful as it can be. So any way that you can play your part, and I'm talking to all the young people, anyway that you can do your part to preserve your culture, be it take part in the show next year. It's a wonderful experience. You join a group to dance the quadrille flotation. You do something ballet. You join something to ensure that not just the people that the more grown people know these art forms, but us as younger people can pass it on to our children. So what I'm learning here, I can pass it on to my sister, to whatever child I may have. So that is my goal: is to preserve my culture, ensure that it lives long after me. Yes.
Yeah. Anybody else? Yes. Okay. Somebody all the way in Texas is saying hi, ladies. Just wave
Hi.
and then my friends over in Port Michelle and New York and as you say, Rosalind, thank you, and Sacred Empress. Let me see what she says. She's always listening. Okay, so she's been enjoying it. You guys, congratulations to all you guys,
Thank
girls.
you. Thank you.
Okay, and okay, so that's those I have now. For the time being, because we have only 30 minutes. 13 minutes to go again.
Thank you so much.
All right, so now, what's it? Zebby, ask me a nice question. Zebby, ask me a nice question. I know you.
Ask her a nice question.
Yeah. If I'm coming to the show.
If you're coming to the show, but I know you come to the show.
Oh, okay.
But I know
Okay.
you had a question, Franklin, and you were asking us in terms of what made us want to join the pageant and what will come after the pageant. For me personally, I have always loved our culture. I've loved the food. I've loved the music. I've loved the color. So being able to take part in this show is more than just pride for my, cultural identity, but it's also about representing and showing to the youth also that you can be a part of this. Because I mean, it's not just for one set. As she said, join a cultural group. And I would like to add on to what Ashanti said, because you can also join a group that deals in music.
Yes.
A group that deals in acting, drama, because all this is part of the culture. All this make up what we have today and who we are. So being part of this pageant is really, really, really something that I have been looking always forward to. And now being able to do it makes me really proud.
Yes.
This is my country and this is my culture. And I'm getting to showcase it in the most, confident way there is. Now, after the pageant, well, for sure I can say that I am a business owner. I do entrepreneurship in agro-processing. So after the pageant, I will continue, of course. I create, well, you know me, Franklin. I create coconut oil, zero waste, circular economy. So that's going to be something I'm going to continue. But I would like to also make sure that with this platform that I'm using, I'm not just also showing to the youth, hey, become part of our culture. But remember, the culture also includes not just the people, but the land, our environment, our flora, our fauna. So all this makes us Dominican, truly to the bone.
Okay, that was a good answer. Actually, when I'm thinking about the culture, I'm thinking about when you eating some codfish and bakes, and you have some avocado and a passion fruit juice, and you have some avocado and florin. That is what I think about. That is the feeling I get whenever I think about my culture, as well as whenever I think about the independence season. So that's what actually pushed me to join this competition, for my passion that I have for this culture, for our heritage. Most importantly, it's not just the feeling, but it's what that come before us and what that we push on afterwards. Now, like Zebi said, that is what happened after. What do we cultivate and what do we push on, etc. For me, I am a tourism major in college, so I am pushing forward my heritage, my ancestry, my history, everything that comes with it. I am making sure that not only the youth knows, but the people outside of the youth, because I do have a lot of friends that are outside of Dominica, and I do want to educate them about our heritage, about our culture, about our history, and what the benefits are and who we are as Dominicans. So I am making sure to put my best foot forward when it comes to showcasing my passion, my love, my creativity, everything that comes with it. So even if I'm just a student, I show that I do have a high high care and love and appreciation for my culture, my heritage, my history, etc.
Okay.
So that's that.
Somebody is saying, confident young ladies, I wish them all the very best.
Thank
with the
you.
competition and beyond. And I also have this one is from New York, one is from show. This one says, ladies are confident, all winners.
Thank
Passion
you.
for culture and country is evident. Gives a renewed hope that other young people are focused.
Thank you so
JW.
much.
Thank you
We
so
appreciate
much.
it.
So just wave to New York there. And okay, so that's one wave. Put your hand on. Next wave to Point Michelle.
La puet, la puet.
You want to say hi to Erickson?
Erickson, how are you doing?
And I did this one from Joel. Is that Joel?
Joel Brown.
No, Joel.
Joel.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much for joining us. And so we're here and we're going to be wrapping up. Okay, so the I'm going to ask you guys.
Mhm.
This is a serious question, high school question.
Oh.
If you were the minister of culture at any time, or maybe the minister of culture, what would you do in preparation for next year's show? The platform that you have, what would you add to it? Or what you suggest now on a national level? Take your time and think. What cultural suggestions do you have for the minister of culture?
I didn't even have to think about this.
And then hit me.
Guys, I'm gonna go first. I know that they have it already or they're putting it in the curricular activities. I would put in a curricula for Creole. Creole to be as a subject. Thank you. I need that. I need that. I need that.
Repeat that.
I need that to be in the curricula for the high school curriculum. I apologize for my miscommunication, but I need it to be for not only high school, but for primary school and kindergarten. Because because this is something for the Creole, right? This is something that is very important to our generation. It is being lost currently. Like the generation before us would say, oh, they don't want us to know what they say, this that. Honestly, I think it's a part of my identity, right? And due to that, I have not learned it, but I'm learning it on my own right now.
Yeah.
But I think that it is very important for the generation after us, especially my sisters. I have sisters, right? I'd love for them to know the Creole, for them to speak to the elderly, for them to be able to talk to people outside of Dominica, because it is not just Dominica that have that, but St. Lucia, etc. Right? And I think that it is very important for our ancestry, for our history, etc. So that is my opinion. Creole should be one of the most important subjects added to the curricular activities or clubs, even in college. I'm in college right now, right?
Okay.
I think that would be an amazing club. And I'm also in literature and debate club. And I think that that would be a good addition. Yeah, as well. It would be a good addition, not just only French and Spanish, but Creole.
If I may add on to what
Anytime you're ready to add, just please. Everybody has to make a contribution before we leave. So let's just go ahead.
If I may add on, actually, college does have a Creole course.
Oh, for real?
Lena Luke is the one that's doing that Creole course. She's on the Creole as well. And she actually has a book that's released on Amazon.
Oh,
Dominicans.
I think I saw it.
Yes, so there is a course now in college, but as I agree with you for sure, there should definitely be more in the schools. And I have heard talks about that happening. So I'm looking forward to that, especially because I can imagine, even for my little cousins and for other youth who, in younger primary schools, being able to not just speak the language is important to us, but also for us to remember our history, as you said.
I agree.
If I have to add on something else that I think for sure that I'm looking forward to, I see more adults involved. Because yes, we're looking to the next generation, but we also have to remember the current generation is a role model. So I'd also like to see more adults being involved in not just our musical aspect of our culture, but also in our language. That's what I'd like to add.
Okay, next person.
Also, something that I would like to incorporate. I feel that right now we kind of losing our sense of the independent season. No, it's not independent season, Creole season. It's fest season. So it losing that Creole touch and the cultural aspect to what it was before. All these things were the national dances and dress was incorporated. We're losing that. Now it's more of a festive season. People coming to jump up. I think we need to go back, take a step back. I'm not telling you to downgrade, stop progressing, and with the people you bring in, that you have to do that. But I also feel it's a great stage to market our culture, and we losing that. Not because you put in the rivers on a big screen and those things. If you're not marketing it actively within what you're doing, it's going to get lost. And I feel like when we have the opportunity to do that, we don't do it. So that's something I would really like to see, the culture being immersed into the festival season, because without independence there would have never been a festival season. So we need to appreciate our culture first before pleasing the fest and the jump up. We need to, I feel that's a place we need to do better.
Okay, so this afternoon, our shortened edition of Nature Island Small Business Buzz. I had with me Debbie, and Ashanti, and Deidre, and Kijan.
Kinaje.
Kinaje.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
I got stuck on that one. And Mayanka and Nia and Zebi. So this afternoon we do not have
Nia and Mayanka.
But we have the rest. And so as we begin to wrap, so everybody had their comment about
Yes.
anything they want to change.
Thank you so much for having us.
No, not yet.
Oh,
No,
Debbie.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I've been a little bit silent.
Yeah, I want to hear you. I want to hear you on silence. Because you're on silence.
I just have a small input to add. I feel like this experience has been very personally very enriching. I know everybody wants to build culture and build a community around culture, but for me, I learned a lot. There's a lot that I learned
Such
as
as,
it pertained to the WOB, for example.
yes, such as.
I learned that usually what like the posh woman would wear floral print, like the workers, or if you're like going to work, you're going to the yard, and it's like it was more like the home clothes would be the madras. I did not know that. I always felt like madras was something you just wear around Creole time to represent culture, but coming to find out that in the olden days, madras was like, the cloth you would use when you're doing yard work.
Yes.
I learned about, like various people who were impactful when it comes to Dominican culture, like Sisi Corderon, just different people who have added to who we are today. And I feel like even when we're focusing on building culture and marketing culture as a product for Dominica, we also have to remember the older generation, because they have the blueprint. And we cannot be sitting here and saying like, oh, young people need to focus more on culture. If the young people just decide they're going to get up one day and focus on culture, what are we focusing on when we're not involving the people who actually made the blueprint, who actually built, and who actually is knowledgeable about what the authenticity of our culture. So I learned a lot. I mean, even when we were practicing with Miss Weeks, we realized that there's a certain way to make a wob. And I'm looking around, and a lot of people are not making the wob correctly. So, there's like...
You sound like a lawyer there, Like
Right now you
No.
now that you know, have
Yeah, now that
knowledge,
you know...
you watch and you say that's not a good, that's not a wob.
And I'm seeing these people,
That's
and they're
not what you're
charging a
wearing.
lot of money for wobs, like $3,000, $2,000, and they're not making it's not a traditional wob. It's not the right thing.
So you get
Okay.
in a
Yeah.
fake.
Yeah, you're getting a fake. You're paying money for a
You're
fake.
paying big
Yeah.
money for a fake, and I feel
Exactly.
if we were educated
Exactly.
what a wob is, how it's supposed to be made, we would not be making that. And I cannot sit here and be a hypocrite and pretend like I knew. I didn't. I learned now, and now I can educate the
Yeah.
others. Your wobs are not free.
And it's not just about education, because I mean anybody can come and say, oh well, I know about wob, let me teach you. We have to identify like the real authentic resources within
there's
our
a book.
community.
You think
There's a
you think you'll have identified that? There's a book. Tell us about
written
it.
by
The
Eileen
National
Burton.
Yeah. Dominica, it's a brown book. It's a digest. You should go get a
Yeah.
book.
No, and it's the right one for the
There's
men
a
for the men
There's
do it.
everything in it. There's men,
I
there's
didn't hear that.
women.
And then let me hear Zebi.
That's why, I agree with Debbie because that's what I was saying. I mean, the youth is the next generation, so we should definitely teach them. But that's why we, the adults, have to be taught as well. So I agree with her because really and truly, how can we teach the younger generation when we don't know? So it's a learning experience for all of us. And I would also like to just say, not only will it be a learning experience for those who may not be aware, but also for those who are even aware. Because imagine the information you know, and you're like, oh, this has that history tied to it. So it's really, really an opportunity not just to learn, but also to grow because this is who we are.
Yeah.
So if we just have to add on, come to the show October 29th.
That's the
8
most important
p.m.
thing. Come to the show,
We want to
guys.
see you there.
Okay. You've been pushing and see how you look down the list of my brand new Johnny shoes on. Okay, so before we sing our last song, before we leave all together, so the first, let's take it in order. Put your microphone in front of you. Everybody, take your microphone. Now, just put don't stress yourself. Just control the microphone. Bring it in front of you. Just bring it in front of you, right in front of you, like right in front of you.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so you appear straight, so we can see you straight. Okay, just your name, who you're representing, when is the show, and that next contestant.
Okay, well, just my final goodbye. My name is Kinaji Tanayo Felix, representing Girodel and La Poète. I'm 21 years old, and come to the show on October 29th at Old Mill Cultural Center. Thank you so much.
And now we come to contestant number 2. Cheers.
Deidre Smith, and I'll be representing Masak at the National Miss Swap Duet pageant. This will be held at the Old Mill Cultural Center at 8 p.m. See you there.
And now it's contestant number 2. Coming to contestant number 3.
Good afternoon to our lovely viewers. My name is Zebediah Maxwell.
And listeners.
And listeners, of course. You can call me Zebby. I am 22 years old, representing the small, vibrant community of Taru. I want to see you there on October 29th at the Old Mill Cultural Center at 8 p.m. Come see a show to remember.
And next contestant number 4.
Good night, listeners. My name is Ashanti Paul, and I'm representing the very small but vibrant village of Jimit. And I encourage everybody to come support me and my 6 lovely sisters on October 29th, 2025 at the Old Mill Cultural Center from 8 p.m.
Yes.
All right, and I am Debbie Dowie, 23-year-old from the fishing and football community of Newtown. I'm contestant number 7, and I just want to invite everybody to come on down to the Old Mill Cultural Center. You're going to experience a night of talent, a night of beauty, a night of grace and elegance, and true reflection of Dominican tradition and culture. So come on down. Bring your friends, bring your family, bring the diaspora family you have coming, and just show up and support, not just to support the girls, but just to show that you have a great appreciation for Dominica culture. You don't have to know none of us for you to come to the show, right? Just come and just experience what the youth has to offer as it relates to tradition and culture.
Okay, so together, let me see if I can. I wonder if I can get this, but we don't have too many headphones. I want to get a little song. Let me see if I get something here. Singing stars. We have the Old Mass medley. We have Sifle Motai. You want a Sifle Motai Corral? No. Oh, swinging stars. So up tempo swinging. Oh, I Dominico Fileno. Give me an idea. Okay. Oh, Tony Lord. Okay. Which one? Which one is that? Which one is that? You sure? You want which one you want? Saukadi or Kitty Koche Aviv? Unanimously. Which one? Saukadi. Okay. Sonia Lloyd. Oh, YD. Saukadi. I wonder if I can spell patwa. Sao. How you say Saukadi? Sao. S-A what? That is so. It's size S-A-H. Supposed to be sa. 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 The word you give me saw. Saukadi. Sao. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm trying to put it in the computer. Okay. Sonia Lord. I just Google Sonia Lloyd and I will get in enter. And I should get Saukadi. You said it's Saukadi? Kite Kolte people. That's what I'm saying. Okay, Saukadi. See if I could spell. I'm not sure the computer. The computer. The computer is Ka C-A-D. I just put in D-I-E like in die. You see? I get it. You see? It's a Sao S-A-W-K-D. Okay, so that's it. Okay, you see? Okay, so here we go. Okay, so Kadi, what you say? Okay, go towards the chorus. Is good, sir? Okay, so I'm gonna put up the microphones and you guys are gonna take it away from me. It's 5:09 in the afternoon time, and then we're getting ready to leave, but the news comes up.
Saukadi, 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 we say Saukadi.
I don't think we're a bunch of singers.
I don't think so either.
Just have fun. Just have fun. Okay. So this is how we come to the end of the show. So we're going to take the last Saukadi and then until we meet again next week Tuesday for another edition of Nature Island Small Business Buzz. Franklin Peter Moses along with the contestants for the Miss Warp Beard Competition 2025. They're here with me. Until then, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. My bad. Let me go out to the Saukadi. You see, it's always easier when you're dealing with computers. One more time. Saukadi. We have to go now. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so we'll put the game same time. What day again? We'll just remind you.
29.
Okay, so October 29 time, starting time?
8 p.m.
Okay, so this is how we end our show for this afternoon. Thank you
so
very much. Thank you for
Bye,
coming.
guys.
Congratulations, and once again, good luck to every one of you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Getting to Dominica just got easier. Caribbean Airlines now offers non-stop flights from San Juan, Puerto Rico to Dominica 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Fly in comfort and be home in under 2 hours. Depart San Juan at 4 p.m. Arrive in Dominica